Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. This is January 14th, 2024. And I have a Rapture Watch update for you guys for January 15th, 2024. Now, as we were watching January 11th, this sign may have been true midweek Hanukkah. Pay attention very carefully to what I'm going to show you, because if this was true midweek Hanukkah, as Coach in the Fight and others have been sharing, if the calendar was off 1 month, which is possible, I'm not sure, but if this is midweek Hanukkah, January 15th would be the last day of Hanukkah, the 8th day of Hanukkah. Okay, so with this sign and the war that began on January 11th, I had a countdown timer going to midnight Jerusalem on January 11th, midnight Jerusalem, and within minutes or within an hour, the United States and Great Britain were bombing Yemen. This happened right there, exactly at the midweek point, at the midnight hour. Was this midweek Hanukkah, January 11th? If so, then January 15th is the last day of Hanukkah. Okay, on December 12th, Obama went to a school and read this book, Santa's Gotta Go. He read a book about Santa, and Santa's Gotta Go. It really is the parable of the unclean spirit. When the unclean spirit is kicked out of a house and the house is swept clean, then later unclean spirits are going to return and they're going to occupy the house again. And this is the unclean spirit, the parable of the unclean spirit, and the return of 7 spirits, and the end of that house is much worse than the beginning. Well, Santa leaves on Christmas. Santa leaves on Christmas. He comes and he stays and he leaves at Christmas. And the book shows 3 weeks later these spirits coming. 3 weeks later, the doorbell rang. When the Mack family opened the door, they could not believe their eyes, and all these unclean spirits. Santa left, the house was swept clean, and 3 weeks later, these unclean spirits came. Well, 3 weeks from Christmas is January 15th. Okay? So I'm putting all the weight on this being midweek Hanukkah, and all the weight on this being the true end day of Hanukkah, the 8th day of Hanukkah, January 15th, huge, and then this connects to that. So I just wanted to share this. Now add to this information that many believe that Esther was crowned on the 7th or 8th day of Hanukkah, and the asteroid Esther is on the head of Virgo on January 15th. The asteroid 622 Esther was actually named after the biblical figure Esther. Normally, an asteroid is named after the founder or maybe after the laboratory that found it, but in this case, this asteroid was named after the biblical figure of Esther. So this is a direct correlation to the biblical story of Esther, and Esther is on the head of Virgo on January 15th, and many believe that Esther was crowned on the last day of Hanukkah. So add this to January 15th information. I think we have something very important we need to continue paying attention to. And another detail I want to add here before I close, on January 15th, Venus and the asteroid YESHUHUA are in perfect conjunction here in Ophiuchus. Very interesting lineup here between the Sun, Mars, Mercury, Venus, and YESHUHUA on January 15th. Please remain vigilant. We could be out of here any moment, any day now. I pray you are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.